Touch the leg. I am Dawa Dolma and welcome to Tibet This Week, a weekly news on Tibet, His Holiness the Dalai Lama and Central Tibetan Administration. Let's look at the headlines. His Holiness the Dalai Lama gives teachings to Buddhist groups. India can make a significant contribution on religious harmony, says His Holiness the Dalai Lama. His Holiness the Dalai Lama grants audience to RSS Chief Mohan Bhagwat. Tibetan monk goes missing after arrest by Chinese authorities. His Holiness the Dalai Lama and the Central Tibetan Administration welcomes the Special Coordinator for Tibetan Issues, Under Secretary Azra Zia. All-Party Indian Parliamentary Forum for Tibet revives. Honorary Representative Telotubu Rinpoche visits Mongolia. Representative Tashi Phuntsok meets Taiwanese Ambassador in Paris. Representative Namgyal Chöktrup calls on Tibetans to take part in VTech. Tibetan communities in Europe holds second general meeting. Speaking to a group of Buddhists, His Holiness emphasized on the importance of flourishing Buddha Dharma in the times when there is a growing interest in Buddhism. His Holiness the Dalai Lama was invited by a number of Buddhist groups in South and Southeast Asia to comment on the Mahasatipatthana Sutta on Friday last week. The teaching took place for 2 days. While speaking on facing challenges with compassion and wisdom, His Holiness the Dalai Lama said India is his home for last few decades and he is impressed with Indian religious leaders for keeping the 1,000-year-old tradition of ahimsa alive. He also spoke of India being the country with the existence of all the major religious traditions and that India can make a significant contribution on religious harmony to this planet.
We can see India, this country, all major religious traditions live together. The religious tolerance very much exists here. Sometimes few people create some problem. That's understandable. But basically, this country, 1,000-year-old tradition on the basis of ahimsa, religious harmony, very good, very good.
The Indian Institute of Management Rohtak organized the talk on the topic Facing Challenges with Compassion and Wisdom on Thursday this week. On Monday this week, His Holiness the Dalai Lama granted an audience to Mohan Bhagwat, Chief of Rashtriya Swayam Sevak Sangh. During the audience, Shri Indresh Kumar, senior leader of the RSS, accompanied RSS Chief Bhagwat, who was on a 5-day tour to Kangra. Shri Indresh Kumar told media that His Holiness the Dalai Lama spoke about India being a model of religious harmony and that India should make it known to the world. Following the audience with His Holiness the Dalai Lama, Sigyong Pemba Sring, Speaker Khenpo Sonam Temple and the Kaluns met the visiting RSS leaders.
Me and my cabinet and the speaker also took the opportunity to give him a courtesy call and thank the government and people of India for their support, for their consistent support.
A Tibetan monk named Tenzin Tarke has reportedly disappeared after the Chinese authorities arbitrarily arrested and detained him in Sershu County, Tibet in September 2020. Currently, his physical well-being remains unknown. Tenzin Tarke from Barong Monastery in Karzi in Tibet's traditional Kham province, along with another unidentified monk, were arrested by the Chinese authorities after they repudiated the celebration of the 70th anniversary of so-called peaceful liberation of Tibet. According to other news reports, Tarke was taken into police custody after he was found in possession of pictures of His Holiness the 14th Dalai Lama with many other politically sensitive materials on his mobile phone. During the recent upsurge of China's campaign against His Holiness the Dalai Lama and the clampdown on Tibetans, Tharge is the latest case in the long extensive list of Tibetans held in incommunicado detention and enforced disappearance by the Chinese government. U.S. Undersecretary for Civilian Security, Democracy and Human Rights, Azra Zia is the new U.S. Special Coordinator for Tibetan issues.
The United States is committed to promoting respect for the human rights of Tibetans and helping to preserve their distinct historical, linguistic, cultural, and religious heritage. Direct dialogue without preconditions between the government of the People's Republic of China and His Holiness the Dalai Lama or his representatives is essential to resolve differences and achieve meaningful autonomy for Tibetans.
His Holiness the Dalai Lama and the Central Tibetan Administration wrote congratulatory letters to Ms. Azra Zia on her appointment as the U.S. Special Coordinator for Tibetan issues. His Holiness expressed the hope that she will be able to contribute significantly towards improving the situation of the Tibetan people and that His Holiness looks forward to meeting her and exchanging views on issues that can benefit from her support and initiatives. Sikyong Pemba Sring and the Speaker of the Tibetan Parliament in Exile, Khenpo Sonam Tempel, sent a congratulatory letter to Undersecretary Azra Zia on behalf of the Tibetans living across the world. Addressing the press, Sikyong Pemba Sring extended his gratitude to President Biden and the Secretary of State Antony Blinken. Sikyong welcomed the appointment, saying he is looking forward to working with the Special Coordinator in bringing a tangible solution to the Sino-Tibetan conflict.
We are very, very aware of the commitment that she has for the defense of human rights and freedom all around the world. Therefore, we have shared values between the Tibetans and the United States, and the United States has played a very, very important role politically to support the Tibetan, to resolve the Sino-Tibet conflict.
After being designated as U.S. Special Coordinator for Tibetan issues, Undersecretary Azra Zia convened her first official meeting with the Representative Namgyal Chutup, Office of Tibet, Washington, D.C. on Wednesday this week. All-Party Indian Parliamentary Forum for Tibet has been successfully revived after the Tibetan parliamentary delegation's steadfast lobbying for many days. Shri Sujit Kumar, Honorable Member of Parliament, Rajya Sabha from Odisha, is the convener of the forum. Speaker of the Tibetan Parliament in Exile, Khenpo Sonam Tempel, thanked the Indian lawmakers for their unwavering support for the Tibetan cause during an official dinner reception on Wednesday this week, where a large number of Indian and Tibetan dignitaries were present. The Tibetan parliamentary delegation, consisting of parliamentarians Seta Tsuldim, Keshi Laram Bako Lopsam Pendi, Lagerin Namge Droga, Keshi Atung Rinching Kyanse, and Cheta Gyatso has undertaken a 10-day Tibet advocacy campaign in the Indian capital that concluded on Thursday this week. During the campaign, the delegation met with about 38 Indian officials, including ministers, members of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, and national convener of Core Group for Tibetan Cause. Honorary Representative Telo Tuku Rinpoche visited Mongolia from 13th to 23rd December. There have been many changes in Mongolia in various sectors of Mongolian life since his last visit in year 2019. Representative Telo Tuku Rinpoche congratulated Nomin Khampo Lama, the head of the Buddhists of Mongolia, on behalf of His Holiness the Dalai Lama and the Central Tibetan Administration for getting conferred with the title of Nomin Khampo Lama of the Mongolia. Telo Tuku Rinpoche also met with the Indian Ambassador to Mongolia, Mr. M.B. Singh. A meeting was held to discuss establishing Tibetan Association. Telo Tuku Rinpoche also gave a briefing to the Tibetan community, which consists of about 30 Tibetans living in Mongolia, about the Central Tibetan Administration's activities. Representative Tashi Phuntsok met with Ambassador Francois T. Tung Wu of Taiwan on Monday this week at the Taiwanese representative's office in Paris. Ambassador Wu, after having welcomed Representative Phuntsok and Mr. Namgyal Samtu, coordinator in Bureau du Tibet, Paris, reviewed the current critical atmosphere in the region around his country. He recalled his diplomatic efforts consequent to Chinese challenges and threats. At an event celebrating the 32nd anniversary of conferment of Nobel Peace Prize on His Holiness the Dalai Lama in Washington, D.C., Representative Namgyal Chutup of Office of Tibet, D.C. urged Tibetan people in North America, especially youth, to participate in the voluntary Tibet advocacy group campaign. Representative Namgyal Chutup also attended Nobel Peace Prize Day celebration as a chief guest organized by the New York and New Jersey Tibetan Association. The Tibetan communities in Europe held its second annual general meeting at Rigpa Center in Paris last weekend. The meeting discussed various agendas including strengthening of Tibetan advocacy in Europe and ways to improvise cooperation in the implementation of Central Tibetan Administration's projects and initiatives in respective countries. The members also discussed a resolute campaign against Beijing 2022 Winter Olympics. Over 26 representatives from Tibetan communities from Austria, Belgium, Czech, France, Germany, Italy, Netherlands, Poland, Spain, Switzerland and Liechtenstein participated in the meeting. That's all for today. See you next time and have a great weekend.